Ladies and gentlemen, Smith and Smith.
Budget gets tighter, the times get tough. What you've got to work with never seems enough. You'll find out after everything's paid, you spent more than you made. I said, don't let it get you down. 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 Don't let it get you down.
Oh, boy. Honey, can I talk to you for a minute?
Uh-huh.
I just been going over some of these bills for the past year and assessing our personal finances.
How's it been going?
You see what I have in my hand? That's a red pen. That's how it's been going.
Trouble?
Yeah. I'd call it trouble. When your income is about 15% of your expenses, I think that's called trouble. When your only hope of getting out of debt is to win the lottery 5 times, I believe that's classified as trouble.
Honey, is there anything that I could do?
Yes, there is, dear. First of all, I'd like you to have your purse registered as a lethal weapon. And then if you're not too busy reading that magazine, maybe you could explain some of these bills to me.
Don't use that tone with me.
Sorry, I forgot how important tone is. When I phone these people to tell them I can't pay the bills, I must remember everything will be okay as long as I watch my tone.
Well, it wouldn't hurt. Now, what's the trouble with the bills?
Well, for instance, here's one from an appliance store, which I thought would be a one-time item, but it's been recurring on a fairly regular basis. Tell me, dear, did you buy a stove every month?
No. I bought a dishwasher, freezer, compactor, microwave, that kind of thing. But it was all stuff we needed.
I'm sure we couldn't live without them. I'm not sure we can live with them.
Don't be so pessimistic. I'm trying to help, you know. I paid up my Eaton's account.
That doesn't count.
Why not?
Because you paid it with your Simpsons card. And here's another thing. Beauty aids. For what you spent on beauty aids, we could have rebuilt City Hall.
Don't you want me to look beautiful?
I'm not sure I'll care when I'm in prison.
They don't send you to prison for bankruptcy.
I was thinking more of murder.
There's that tone again.
Sorry? I was thinking more of murder.
Much better. Now listen, Buster. It's not my spending that's the problem. It's your income. I'm not extravagant. I just want the average comforts in life. And if you can't give me that, then you're going to have to make more money.
We've discussed this before. You know I work for the government. You know I'm on a fixed income. I can't make any more money.
Then you're going to have to give it up and get a better job.
No! Never mind. That's it. Go back to reading the stupid magazine. I'll work this out myself. Must be a way of balancing. But I am never giving up that job. How could you even suggest such a thing? You know I love being Minister of Finance.
There's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of heat.
Working on a budget, trying to make ends meet.
It's always in your thoughts, it's always on your mind.
And every month you drop a little further behind.
You sometimes wonder where it's all gonna end.
But just relax, take it easy, my friend.
Why should you worry over debts you can't pay?
The countries run the same way. I said, don't let it get you down. Don't let it get you down. Don't let it get you down.
Go for it. Dearly beloved, dearly missed, deeply in debt and well endowed. I've been having some trouble lately with the vehicle in which I travel. It is half car and half motorcycle and possesses the worst qualities of each. It's very difficult to make it go and almost impossible to make it stop. It has the turning radius of a jumbo jet. Driving it on the highway is very much like running into the wind with a sheet of plywood. I have decided to sell it. The price? Well, a friend of mine suggested I advertise the price as best offer. Does he think I'm that stupid? If I get any offers at all, I'm obviously going to take the best one. No, I think I've got a better way of establishing the price. Half a used car, plus half a used motorcycle. $800. And last evening, a prospective customer came over to take a look at this machine of mine. After a thorough inspection and a test drive, he said, "I'll give you $750." I said, "No, you won't give me anything. I have a vehicle here worth $800. You can either pay me the $800, or I'll give you the directions to a very warm place." I said, "A fair price. Why should I take less? My goal is to sell the vehicle. If I want to be robbed, I'll go to Central Park." But charging too much and paying too little is the way our society works. It's called negotiating. Negotiating, the work of the devil. You want $10 for that $5 bill? I'll give you 50 cents. You want $500 a week for that $300 a week job? I'll give you $250. How much do you want for that? How much will you give me? Whatever happened to how much is it worth? I'll tell you what happened to it. Negotiating. That's what happened to it. And where, tell me, where is it all going to end? Will you marry me? No, but I'll agree to a 1-year contract with 2 6-month options. After that, I'm a free agent. All right, I'll sign that, providing you throw in 2 children for future consideration. Come on! We've got to stop negotiating. If you're having trouble with your boss, and he's big and powerful, just remember David and Goliath. Don't negotiate. Hit him on the head with a rock. You want to buy a house and the price is too high? Just remember Joshua at Jericho. Don't negotiate. Grab a couple of trumpets and level the sucker. We've got to stop negotiating. We've got to change the way that we deal with each other. And in closing, let me remind you,
My vehicle is still for sale. The price is $800. If you want to negotiate, fine. But we'll start at $2,000. Amen. I wonder I'm not scoring well at bowling. What do you got?
I've got the mail. What else?
What else? That's
what
right.
else?
Good
I've
point.
got the mail from Kilworthy, Ontario.
Kilworthy?
Uh-huh. You know where that is?
No, I don't.
I don't either.
I think I'm in the majority, though.
Watch, get a map out. Dear Smith and Smith, I just want to say how much I like your program. Isn't that nice? I find it very entertaining. Isn't that? Your little boys are so adorable. That is so nice. Are they going to be on again soon? Are they going to become entertainers too? Yours truly, Lucy Shulman.
Well, Lucy, for those of you who haven't actually, not only Lucy, but for those of you who haven't seen our kids, we have two boys, Max, who is 4, and Davy, who is somewhat less than 4. More than 9 months less than 4. We used to have them on all the time, and then we had a little problem negotiating the, well, it was the actor thing. Apparently when you're under 4 feet, you can charge a fortune. I don't understand. Which is why Tattoo is no longer on Fantasy Island.
They wanted all their pay in Fisher-Price toys, so we were in trouble. Yes. Well, you know, we like having the kids on, but then it's just kind of self-indulgent. You know, we think they're adorable too, and we just would like to have them sitting right here, you know, but we... some people don't like to see children working, and I guess they figured that in front of the TV camera, despite what you may be thinking, that this is
They're
work.
being forced, yes. At first, them becoming entertainers.
I think Davy's a natural.
Actually, I think I'd prefer to see them pursue a legitimate career.
We used to do other things too, you know, and I mean, I think this is the best thing there is. If they were interested, I sure help them, but other than that.
Whatever they want, eh?
Yeah,
eh?
I think so. And if you have any more questions along this line or whatever, just write to us, care of the station. We'll be glad to answer it.
Even if you don't live in Kilworthy. At this juncture, we wish to spotlight the ancient art of applied matrimony.
A chance to take a purely speculative, behind-the-scenes look at the married life of famous people.
And whom is our lucky couple this week, Morag?
Our lucky couple this week, Stephen, is Mr. and Mrs. Sir Galahad.
Mr. and Mrs. Sir Galahad. Here we are in days of yore, and whatever's yours is mine. Gallantry shone with armor on, every workday was a grind. Helping damsels in distress, or helping them out of any dress. We have fun, I must confess, in the days of chivalry. We learn to bow, we learn to weld, to fence and ride and fight, to pack a foil and a quart of oil. It took many days to be a knight, to meet the lads at the local pub, a yard of ale and an inch of grub, a plaque inscribed with the name of our club, the Joust Society.
Let me just tell you what the club's for. They go on maneuvers, but it isn't war. They're just selling peanuts door to door. The next day at 10 at the pub again. Each of them slain, many a flagon. You're out of the club if you go on the wagon. No wonder they claim they've all seen a dragon. Men, men, men.
You won't find a nicer bunch of fine, stout-hearted lads.
lots of brass and middle class, general be it college grads. We have a kinship that we found. We hold our meetings in the round. One guy wears an evening gown. That's what I call fun.
It's all so disgusting the way they go on. They weave through the village, they're totally gone. One man from Wales threw a leak on our lawn. The next day at 10 at the pub again. They want our respect, admiration and trust. They claim to be honest, moral and just. But I can't wait till the day they all rust. That'll be the end, 'cause nothing's just for men.
Morag's wardrobe supplied by Hollies. Hair by David Church Associates.
The day I met you, you were out of sight. A blue-eyed beauty that looked all right. I was quite willing to stay the night. You said no way and I didn't fight.
I was a princess all in white. You were my gleam and shine and night. It took me so many years to see the light. My, oh my, where did it go? I used to hope you'd say yes, now I pray you say no. The love that flew so high now hangs so low. 'Cause my, oh my, you let yourself go.
Well, you've been caught and dropped by the hands of time. What happened to you should be a crime. They can't pump you up when you're past your prime. The Avon lady left without trying.
Your chest has shifted to the end of your spine. Inflation's got nothing on your waistline. Champagne of life has dwindled to a little wine. My, oh my, where did it go? I used to hope you'd say yes, now I pray you say no. The love that flew so high now hangs so low. 'Cause my, oh my, you let yourself go. Oh yes you did, you know. My, oh my, you let yourself go.
It's always exciting to learn more about the history of man. And a lot of the information comes to us from archaeologists who spend years excavating all over the world to find clues about our past. Speaking of clues, my guest today is himself an archaeologist who has made a recent discovery right here in Canada. Please welcome Mr. Herbert Render.
Thank you, Morag. Let me just state that I am here representing an archaeological club of which I am the president.
An archaeological club?
Yes, our motto in Latin is Nobis Scupum, which means we can dig it.
I see. I wasn't aware of any club. What's it called, Mr. Render?
Render Construction.
Sounds like a construction company.
Do you think so? Well, what a coincidence. As a matter of fact, it was formerly a construction company.
And why on earth did you change it to an archaeological club?
Because, Morag, construction companies don't get research grants.
Well, tell us about this discovery you've made.
Well, it's absolutely fascinating. We believe that we have discovered evidence of a civilization right here in Canada that has never before been documented.
Whoa! Well, what can you tell us about this civilization?
It's absolutely fascinating. These people had a written and spoken language. And they had an advanced method of printing that enabled them to produce a product very much like our newspaper.
Really?
Yes! And they had weapons. A white, oily liquid was shot out of collapsible containers when they were compressed. It had a range of about 10 feet, and it didn't kill the adversary, but would temporarily blind him.
How fascinating.
Isn't it? You want to know the big one? These people were hatched from brown eggs.
Brown egg?
Yes!
Do you have any of these artifacts with you?
I certainly do. You remember I spoke of the printed matter? This is it.
This is a newspaper.
It's very much like one, isn't it? Isn't it unbelievable?
Yes, it is.
And this is the collapsible weapon.
This is suntan lotion. You got one of the eggs with you?
I believe I do, yes. Here we are. We found hundreds of these.
Okay, it's a beer bottle. Listen, how deep did you dig for this stuff?
Well, that's hard to say, Morag. I guess at the deepest point we were down about a foot.
One.
We pretty well had to go that far to make sure we got everything.
And where did you do the digging?
We made this discovery at Wasaga Beach.
No, this is not a discovery, Mr. Render.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. See you tomorrow, ladies.
It has to be a discovery, or they'll cut off the grant.
I see.
I need that grant, Morag.
I'm sorry.
I'll split it with you. Please don't make me go back into the construction business. You're pretty well built yourself.